So today we're going to be talking about home flipping, okay? In today's HGTV era, everyone wants to be a home flipper, and a lot of people come to me almost on a daily basis asking me, how do I become a home flipper? What do I do to become a home flipper? What are some pointers that you can give me to flip some homes? So here is your guide on how to become a home flipper. Listen to this episode before you go out and pay thousands of dollars to some of these online gurus who are going to tell you some of what the formula is to home flipping. Without further ado, you're going to need to have some strategic partners in the following fields before you even start. Strategic partner number one, you need an escrow officer. You need to go make friends with an escrow officer. Why? Because some of these properties may be distressed. Some of these properties may have multiple owners. Some of these properties may have some tax liens. The escrow officer will be able to tell you quickly what's going on. Now, that's another thing. In these situations, you have to move fast. You have to be able to have an offer ready for the customer or the client quickly. And if you do not have a good relationship with an escrow officer, it might take you weeks to find out information that can save you thousands and thousands of dollars. Strategic relationship number two, a hard money lender. Now, unless you're going to be purchasing these properties cash, you need a strategic relationship with a hard money lender. And here's why. Since you're not buying them cash, you're going to have to borrow some money. But in some of these situations, the banks either take too long or they're not willing to take the risk. That's where the hard money lender comes into play. The hard money lender is going to put up some of their money, okay, by charging you certain interest or certain percentage points up front to lend you the entire money for the flip. Now, some hard money lenders lend you the money for the flip. On top of that, they also lend you the money for the rehab, okay? So we're trying to be flippers. We're going to get distressed properties that may need, a new kitchen, some paint, some tile. Where are you getting this money from? Unless you're looking to front the entire portion of the money yourself, you need a hard money lender. Strategic relationship number three, a contractor, a reliable contractor at that. A lot of people come to me and they say, hey, there's this deal over here that needs about $50,000 to $60,000 worth of work. If you do not have a reliable contractor, if you do not have a relationship with a reliable contractor already established, do not take that $50,000 to $60,000 gamble. I used to work for a specific brokerage who would sell these deals to agents who had absolutely no business being home flippers. And then when they would end up in a bind because contractors took their money or because they don't know what the next step is, this specific company would just take back, they would repossess the property. Of course, it wouldn't impact your credit, wink, wink. And they would take back the asset after you've given them a large percentage down. So if it's a project that is a large project and you do not have a specific or a strategic relationship with a contractor, stay away. You heard it here first. Do not purchase a property. Do not go in over your head on your first couple of deals, guys. On your first couple of deals, you have to be just a little bit calm. I know it sounds cool. I'm a house flipper now. I'm an investor. But when you end up in a bind and you end up owing $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 to your hard money lender, they will repossess the property. Have a strategic relationship with a trustworthy contractor. Strategic relationship number four, a real estate agent. It is key to have a great real estate agent representing you, either to bring you the deals or to put your deal on the market once you've completely rehabbed it. Typically in situations like that, where you're a home flipper and you're not a real estate agent, you create a good relationship with a real estate agent. And at times, because of the volume of the homes that you're going to be providing, they may give you a discount. They may not, but it's worth a shot. If you're going to be an investor that's going to be bringing that same real estate agent 5, 6, 10 deals a year, then you should be able to negotiate the same way they negotiate on you. So those are the 4 strategic relationships: an escrow officer, a hard money lender, a good reliable contractor, and a real estate agent. Now that you've assembled the real estate Avengers, let me tell you how to get these deals. Step 1, getting the deal. Have you ever driven around your city and you see the signs that say "We buy homes cash"? That is a home flipper or a wholesaler, and we'll talk about wholesaling on a completely different episode, but that is a home flipper or a wholesaler trying to get your attention, trying to buy your distressed property. They say that you sell under the 3 Ds: death, divorce, and drugs. Did somebody die in the family that all of a sudden you end up inheriting a property that you don't want? Is somebody divorcing in the family that they need to sell the property quickly? Or is somebody, unfortunately, in a mess with drugs, in a mess with debt, and they need to get rid of a property quick? Those are going to be the top 3 Ds when it comes to selling a distressed property, which will then allow you to flip it for profit. The easiest way that you can go about this is putting a simple post on your social media, just saying, "I help people that are in distressed situations. Looking for a cash offer on your home? Call me today." Those are the best and easiest, most cost-effective ways to go about getting some of these deals done. Step number 2, do the numbers. Now, if you were not taking notes before this, I want you to stop the video right now, go grab a pen and paper, and write the following formula down. The home flipping formula is very, very easy. Like I said earlier, the fake gurus will give you a lot of minutia. They'll tell you a lot of different things just to end up at this particular formula. Are you ready for it? The formula for home flipping is ARV, which means after repair value, times 70% minus repairs equals offer. Let's give an example of that. Let's say the house after repair value, okay, once it's all nice and fixed up, you have the refrigerated air in there and you've updated it, the after repair value is $200,000. By the formula we just used, you take the $200,000. Now, let's say that this particular property needs $30,000 in repairs. You might be wondering, what is going to be my offer? Now, you have this formula. You take the $200,000, you multiply that by 70%, which gives you $140,000. From there, you subtract the $30,000 in repairs, and your offer should be $110,000. Now, you may be wondering, where is this 70% coming from? Right off the top, 30%, okay, is kind of what you're going to be working with when you turn around and try to sell this property. About 6 to 10% goes into marketing and commissions and closing costs and whatnot. And the other 20%, guess what that is, guys? That is your profit. We are in this business to make a profit, right? What better than a 20% profit? Now, I'm not saying that you can't get it for less than 70% on the dollar, 70 cents on the dollar. What I am saying is that this is the formula that most home flippers are using. If somebody comes in and depending on the situation that they're in, you may be able to get it at 40 cents on the dollar, 50 cents on the dollar, but 70% is the rule of thumb. Step 3, close on the deal and get to work. It really is that simple, guys. Okay? So, if you have any questions on how to get this done, or you need a little bit more guidance with any of the deals that you're working on, don't hesitate on giving me a call, 915-900-6533. Once again, my number is 915-900-6533. These were the Marig pointers for home flipping. I'll see you on the next one.